Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Jeez Louise. I've literally just explained exactly what was about to happen there. That's a Ripsky on data. I need to work on that color because it's the same as the candle. I recently just changed my colorway, and that is not a good choice of color. Absolutely no idea what else is going to. Come on, update, jeez Louise. What's wrong with you? Yeah, so there you go. Literally as expected on data. So what I was explaining, and I'll try and explain again, all extremely bullish. So going outside of 12%, this is mega bullish. So anticipating it to come and take out the previous day's high of 12%. Okay, hella bullish. So what I was looking at here is this 15-minute CPI, which is above this pool of accumulation, right? These can invert. You can use them to short off if you're anticipating continuation to the downside. However, when they invert, it's basically classic support and resistance. So what I look for is an order block inside of that CPI to support the inversion, right? I've dubbed it an Exicorn, which is something I personally developed. You can find Exicorns in different scenarios as well. So this M15 CPI is now inverted bullish. All right, so I was looking back inside of this 5-minute order block for my long. I did not get my entry. Okay, so I was looking for a breakable one back into a 5-minute discount for continuation when we were back here. All right, 62% on the 5-minute was down at 905.75, which is where I wanted to be long. I did not get my entry, so I'm not in it. But this is essentially where I wanted. Well, I wanted to have gone long. You've now got an inverted M5 BISI. Inverted 1 minute, inverted volume balance. This is all mega bullish. So the idea of me wanting to short it is minuscule. Plus, long-term objective still for me is all the way up at 21,690. So you got every Tom, Dick, and Harry who's trying to short this. For me, it's not going down. Yes, we could consolidate and set into PPI on Thursday for continuation up to this high. But for me, I've just got absolutely no interest in shorting, like none, zero, de nada. So for me, if we can get up to towards 21.4, that's where I have an interest. But anything inside of that, I've just got absolutely no interest today. So if we can get up to 21.380, which takes out this daily high up towards 29.5 on the monthly, that's where I have an interest. I have absolutely no interest in shorting this today. None. Zero. So after yesterday's absolute monster day, if you read the daily plans and got involved, or if you're inside Red Pill, and literally caught the entire daily range yesterday, from this very low to this very high, caught the entire daily range yesterday. I don't particularly want to start giving it back. Trying to short when I'm anticipating price to continue ripping. And also, I don't want to be entering long in here because we're far too deep into a premium. All right, we're a premium across the board, ladies and gents. We're in a premium across the board. So we've literally just purged the hourly high. So obviously we're in an hourly premium. We're just taking out the daily high. So we're obviously in a clear daily premium. We're coming up into a monthly premium, 38%. We're obviously through the weekly. We're in a monstrous premium. So the idea of me wanting to go long Wouldn't even cross my mind. It's just not going to happen, even though I'm anticipating high prices. Right, so it's one of those scenarios where, unfortunately, I didn't get my entry. I missed my entry by a couple of points. So I'm not in the trade. Simple as that. So it's just a case of sitting back and waiting to see if there's a liquidity trade later on in the day. Because right now there's jack shit. Absolutely jack shit to trade. The only thing I could potentially look at is a break on a 1 back into a 5-minute discount for continuation. But I don't particularly want to be trading back inside this 5-minute BISI. So it's just nothing really for me today. I have to wait and see. $9.46. Yay. So all of these are inverted, right? Inverted 15-minute SIBI, inverted 5-minute SIBI, inverted 1-minute SIBI, inverted volume balance. All insanely bullish. If it dumps from here, I'm happy to be proved wrong, but I'm not going near a short. No, thank you. Not for me today, mate. You can keep your short. You can keep your short, bud. Me not interested. So conditions where you would only be looking for a short because you're inside of a massive premium across the board. However, I just don't want a short today. Remember, if you want to be going short, you want to be shorting inside of a higher time frame premium. A higher time frame is at 15-minute and above. Well, we are in a premium across the board. Literally everything is a premium. So it's a very simple filter. Very, very, very simple filter. Bom, 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 ba, ba, bom. Ding, 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 ding. Vows never made. If we can get up to 21.85, which is bang on 38%, and there's been absolutely no pullback, I might take it for a liquidity trade depending on where we are. So if we can get up into here with absolutely no pullback, then I'll consider it, because we're just being an absolute monstrous premium. How's everyone getting on anyway? How did everyone get on yesterday? All right? Did you hold your trades to terminus for the guys who are dropping in this morning? Beautiful day yesterday, right? Absolutely beautiful day. So if you did have a beautiful day yesterday, which I'm assuming 95% of you would have, trade cautiously today, right? Don't give back your gains. So the thing with CPI, it usually takes out both sides of the market. But this is by no means your classic CPI model. Nowhere near. It's not even close to your classic CPI model. For those inside Red Pill, this is not the CPI model. If you've studied that inside Red Pill Uni, this is not it. It's weird. It was only NQ that had that little data wick. All the others haven't. All the others haven't swept the market. So you see this wick here. MNQ hasn't done it. ES hasn't done it. MES hasn't done it. Just NQ. So expect to revisit this volume imbalance purely because of M&Q still not taking out those lows. For me, if I want to look at a short, it'd have to take out this 1 minute high for me. Right into the M-Log high. Pardon me, sorry. Key moment here. 50 on this fiber, it's going to push higher, it's going to reject from here. If you're looking for lower prices, you want this to hold. This is where patience has to come into it. There's absolutely nothing there. It's high probability right now. Like 0. If price can get back into, I might just take a little stab at a long. If we can get back into this. Super high risk, just playing with profits from this morning. An absolutely minuscule stop. Wouldn't want to see it go through that 5-minute candle. This candle's low. I'm actually going to sit patient. I'm not going to take. I'm just going to tape read that. I'm not going to press the button on it. I don't like the fact that NQ's taken out this low, MNQ's still not to take it out, and it's unlikely that we're going to drive high and leave this volume balance like that. So I'm just going to sit patient. It's not worth it for me. Technically speaking, it's fair value on the 15-minute dealing range. which is what you've dipped into here. But I mean, Jesus, that is, you're pushing it. You know, if you're going out fair value on a 15 and the hourly, daily, weekly, monthly is all in a premium, as you know, you've got to pick your fights and your battles. It's not worth it for me. Prefer to wait for something just below 2100, 21.1 if we have no pullback. So what I prefer to do versus trying to take this up there, wait to see if price gets up here to look for a pullback. I just can't long out of a premium across the board. It's just ridiculous. Especially when we got the Nasdaq divergence on the low, right? So we got NQ, which is taking this out. MNQ is not. So we've got a wild contract divergence down there. I'll be absolutely amazed if this low doesn't get taken out, stay on M&Q. What I'll be looking for though would be for that potentially happen. If it breaks through 12, next objective would be up here. Let's take it back down there at the open. Just honestly, just a liquidity trade, liquidity-based trade, get in, get out. You're in such a deep premium, but I'm anticipating higher prices. It's like the conditions when, you know, if I didn't have the Discord and what have you, I'd just take the day off, like after yesterday. You know, when you're anticipating high prices and you're going outside of a massive premium, it's just like there's better opportunities in the market to take a trade. You know, if you're trading in this, you're kind of forcing it really. We'll just come back in a different session. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, 2 seconds, I just need the toilet. Bum 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 bum. Let's put that. You guys can hear me all right on YouTube, right? I think you're all good. Okay, cool, good stuff. Cheers, Con. So again, it's just one of those days where I'm just missing my entries. Like, if that would be my entry in there to take it up to 12. Again, missed the inverted 15-minute by a couple of points as well. So it's one of those days. Patience, 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 patience. There's no change in the state either. Not doing anything until this high goes. Didn't even mitigate that, did it? It's not even mitigate that low. I mean, come on. The idea of that volume balance staying like that, no. It's not going to stay like that. You're going to get a candle close through that. Surely. Surely, surely, surely. As we know, 15-minute volume balances at swing highs are classic support and resistance. So it could support it and go from there. Could absolutely do that. So again, if you're looking at the principles of X levels again, right? This is a 15-minute premium. This is also a 5-minute premium. It is also a 1-minute premium. It's also an hourly premium, a daily premium, a weekly premium, and a monthly premium. Get some. So if you're long biased and you're anticipating higher prices, you have to be in a higher time frame to trade long. So a higher time frame is anything 15-minute and above. So you can be in an hourly premium, daily premium, weekly premium, or monthly premium, and you could be in a 15-minute discount, and that validates as long as you've got supporting context. This didn't even get down into fair value on the 15. Like, you flirted with it. We didn't even get down to 50%. So it's just a there's absolutely nothing really for a long, and I don't particularly want to short here either because I'm anticipating high prices. So this is one of those. Yes, I'm aware you got your trigger on that high. I am aware of that. Oh. Need a new color for these open prices. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Still can't see that fucking wick. Jesus. It's too similar to... Tiny little scalp here back to the flat bottom if you really wanted to stop above the high. Not worth it. But there is a trade. Back down to 2001. See if it does it before the open. There you go. Tiny little scalp. Right there. 15 down to 150. Didn't hold any runners, too close to the open. Got $400. So it's going right off 38, right? So it's quite a techie little trade, that. So right in at 38. So again, same principle. If you're in a premium across the board, you want to be looking for shorts, right? Price never came back to our original entry for us to go long up to where we've just taken it to, right? So in the back of my mind, I'm looking for shorts. Okay, I know that I've got my trigger up on the high. And I know that NQ has swept out this low, MNQ hasn't. So just a little scalp pre-open, just looking for a short. So now I'm just looking to build context for my short. So right down here, we've got this flat bottom, which as we know, prices like to revisit. But if on the 15 minute, which is what I was hovering on, we've now got this wee little chestnut, right? So for those inside red pill, short the wick. So right inside of here is now where I'm looking to dial in. But if you go right inside of here on your lower time frame, that's where you get your trigger. Just looking to take it back down to take out that flat bottom. Just a tiny little 15-point scalp pre-open. Judas Joe, 21, 300 is Trump election high just above really open. That's what wouldn't strike me. Yeah, there's a nice divergence up here at 21,687. That's sort of like my long-term objective. But we've got PPI on Thursday. We need to be mindful of. It's only CPI today, so we could range today. Wednesday range 30, and it does it on Thursday. So also you got Trump, who's bound to announce some £100 billion trade deal today with Saudi Arabia. So anything could fucking happen today. You just got to be on tenterhooks. Just trade liquidity. Just keep it tight. You don't need to trade range today. After yesterday's monster day, if you're inside RP, you don't need to trade range today. We've already fulfilled our short-term objective, right, which was 25.40. Taking out this high. There's every chance we go into a period of consolidation later in the week, then we drive up. So just be cautious of that, right? When price fulfills an objective, you want to sit still because price will usually accumulate. See if it wants to dump here straight at the open down to take out this NAS divergence on the low, or whether it wants to pump higher again. So that was our original BISI that we were looking at, right? Way too close to the open now. But essentially, you wouldn't want to see it violate. You see this red line? You wouldn't want to see it violate that. If it violates that, you're going to run down. There goes NQ playing catch up. MNQ, I should say. So you want to be keeping an eye on your contract divergence down here, right? You see how NQ took out this, but MNQ didn't. So if you are holding runners from that short, might be your objective this long. So bullish, it's unbelievable. It's right off 50%, 15 minute. It's your lowest rung for a long. 15 minute fair value, and everything's in a premium. 15 minute fair value. Far too bullish for me, that. Again, back inside of premium again. This is now deep premium 12. It's going to sit patient. Right where we are right now would be an aggressive sell. That would be a turtle soup sell right here. But for me, it's just not high enough. We just I don't want to short. I don't want to short that data wick high. But right up here in 12, that'd be a deep premium. We're in a premium across the board, so you can literally short that just with a super tight stop, looking to drive out the low. But it's just not worth it for me at the moment. I'd still like to see higher prices. If we can take out the data high, I'll consider it, but it's just not for me at the minute. We still haven't even got into 38 on the monthly yet. Right off 50% on the 15. Wild. Didn't even get back into a discount on the 15. Man. It is bullish beyond belief. just happened there? Why do I keep doing that? It's okay, no. ES is lagging. Taking a tiny piece short here, playing with profits. Got to be mindful of the breaker block. Be mindful of that. So I'll just trim some off here. Just now where if you're looking for continuation, you want to see a break on the 5-minute discount for continuation. So you want to see this low broken back into 5 discount, seek your breaker block for continuation. If you're bullish. If you're bearish, you're looking to get back into the breaker block. If it goes out of here, it's unbelievably bullish, like ridiculous. It's fucking insane. Just step away from the charts, come back in the PM. She ain't coming back. First 5 minutes. So again, this is a premium across the board. It's weird because currently this data wick is actually technically a breaker block. So if it goes off here, it's wild. It's crazy, crazy boobish. But I just don't count data wicks. Yeah, I'm going to trim some more here. Don't like how we're just holding this M5 BISI, the first M5 BISI after the purge. It's reducing risk. What time is it now? 9:40. Coming to 9:50, 10-10 macro. So what's this? Get back into the 5-minute discount. $32 would be a safe trim. $45.50. I mean, sorry, $45.50. The very high of that M5, the low of that candle, which creates the M5 BISI. So you just want to be mindful of this fair value gap. So a safe trim is literally on that wick, which is 45. Basically taking out this flat low. think that's unmitigated up there. Yeah, took my runners out. That is insanely bullish. So that was my second trade this morning. So 10 short 76, took 3 off at 57, reduced risk at 64.75. Didn't like how it was holding, and then stopped out on my runners there. So not far off a break-even trade. So that's going to be it for me today. I've got no interest in shorting this again. It hasn't given me an opportunity to go long. So what I wanted to do was get back into this breaker block to look for a long. So basically short down to it, then flip it long. But I wouldn't get in the way of this. If you want my honest opinion, I would not get in the way of this. Next objective for me would be 400, honestly, 390 potentially. It's gonna be one of those which just pegs up. So the only thing you can do is wait for a break of a 1, back into a 5-minute discount and go long. That is literally all you can do. At no stage has it done it yet. So if I'm so the CPI models, you want to take out both sides of the market, all right? And then you can look for your breaker block, and then you can look for confluence for higher prices. So technically, that is I don't take into account data wicks, so I was looking for this. Let's go long. Yeah, 380 would be my next objective. Just taking out this daily high. But my long-term objective is 21,686 Nasdaq divergence. Everyone understood what I've been speaking about this morning? Has it made sense? You guys don't know what I'm talking about? Are we good? We good on that front? In terms of knowing how bullish it is, going off 12% with our long-term objective CPI. You just need to look at what price is doing and how it's respecting and inverting the PD arrays. Gives you an indication of how bullish price is. All right, so inverted 15-minute, inverted 5, inverted 1, inverted volume imbalance. It's boobish. So all you can do is wait for a break on a 1 back into a 5 disc. That is it. That's all you've got left in your armory. Otherwise, you're literally gambling. So you're 5 minutes all the way down here. So hypothetically, you break the one, comes all the way back down to your discount, you go long. And if you're proved wrong, you move to the sidelines. That's what you do on a buy day. It's that simple. Nothing else. Literally don't do anything else. That is it. You do not try and continuously short this. You're going to have your ass handed to you. It's a key moment here. Bum, 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 bum. If you're bullish, you're looking for this to absolutely rip through this, where we are right now. BPR. I'm just gonna play profits and taking a long inside the BPR. I'm literally just gonna play with profits. This is gonna hold this. I know it's extremely risky and it could absolutely jackknife on me here, but I'm playing with profits. I'm fully aware that this can jackknife on me. Fully aware of it. I just want to see. I want to see an aggressive distribution candle. So people are trying to short 950, 1010, but it's actually a bullish macro. Let's go. I don't want to see any messing around. I just want to see it distribute aggressively. I don't want to see any pullback. So I've got super tight stop. Gonna go for it. 350. 350 is the final CP. Let's go. I don't want to see any major pullback. So basically, I'm waiting for a new 5 minutes to be put in, and that's going to become my buck stop. A new 5 minute low. Which at the moment is still pretty wild. It's all the way down at 9:30 open. Anybody in? Blah, 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 blah. I can't get my words out. Anybody else in this? Beautiful trade. Make sure you're skimming if you want to take your positions off your lion's share. It's up to you. We're incredibly deep inside of a premium. So if you just want to take your 30 odd points that you've taken here, be my guest. It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. I'm going for it for 350. Just holding positions for 350. Just playing with profit for me, so it's different. But if you want to trim, be my guest. Anybody? Or am I talking to myself again? Anybody alive? Worth calling, you lots? Oh, God. Jesus, I had to dial in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's laser focus. Laser focus on YouTube, guys. I'm on YouTube, not in Discord. You can clearly see I'm on YouTube. Not in after yesterday. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. So that's it. Me just buckled in for the day. Buckled up. 350. Let's go. I used to get into this weekly CPI. Just want to see just an absolute annihilation of shorts today. An absolute annihilation of people trying to constantly short it, going, oh, we must get a pullback. Just annihilate them. Blood. Just blood. Come on, give us a new 5-minute low. That's going to give us our precedent. You're going to get a swing low at some point, but it's not going to go all the way back down to the low. So that is 50 handles. If you took the same entry as me, beautiful trade. Absolutely beautiful. If I don't say so myself. So there's your 1 minute. Give us a 5-minute. Come on, boy. One knows and knows. One knows and knows. So this is literally my long. Nope. Let's go, baby. Just trimming. I'm okay with this pullback because we're looking for a new swing low to form. We want a new swing low to form on the 5. So I'm okay with a pullback on the 5 minute. I haven't got much long. I've got to go in a minute. Jesus, got to go in a minute very, very soon. This is just one of those situations where you just, if you're not in already, you missed the train. If you're in where I got in, you're chasing the train to a certain extent. It's an educated position though. So now all you're looking for, as it's quite clearly a buy day profile, is for a new 5 minute low to be put in to give you a new dealing range. And then if you're going to trade again, just look for a break for 1 into that 5 minute discount and go long. So we could fanny arse in here. If it breaks the 1 and we don't, and it starts moving all the way back down here, clearly it's going to take out my stops or my runners. I mean, everything in terms of that market structure, in terms of the way that those candles are printing would look, suggests price is going to dump. However, we have very, very strong context for higher prices, and we're in a buy day profile. So when you're in those conditions, that's when you don't fall into that false sense of security. The price is going to do the fucking opposite. Alright, so when they would normally become dulls, they're now signatures of institutional sponsorship that price is incredibly bullish. Alright, volume balance is left open. BISI's not revisited. Yada yada. Why does it do that? Because it leaves them for a later date. It leaves them for another day. Right? Not every day you're going to get a rebalanced BISI. Not every single day you're going to get a rebalanced order block. Not every single day are you going to get a volume balance revisited or a void filled. Right? Sometimes it's going to leave them open for price to come back to them at a later date. And you've got to be able to understand when it's more likely that that is about to be created and about to be left behind. Well, when you've got data, CPI, and you've got the indications of what we've had leading into the open, for example, you know, we've inversion 15, inversion 5, inversion 1, inversion volume balance, and just complete and utter disrespect of coming back. This is it's incredibly bullish. It's giving you all the indications in the world that it's bullish. Not only that, we have an objective on the highs that price has got to go and reach, which, as I've mentioned, is the Nasdaq divergence all the way up at 21,690. So you have context for range, and you have the market structure, which is giving you the indication that price is extremely bullish. That is the time when you get BISIs left open, CIBIs left open, volume balances left open, order blocks not remitigated, yada yada, right? So that is over 100 points now if you got in where I got in. I'm going to trim one more off here, and now I literally couldn't give a shit. The rest is, the last is a little lamb to slaughter up to 350. I basically want to come and get into the CPI on the weekly. But I've really got to go in a minute, so I just want to see. I'm I want to have a new position to put my stop, because currently my stop is below that balanced price. And I need to go, so I need to move it. So I am anticipating a pullback. I am anticipating a new swing low to be put in. So I don't even mind if we pull back. So this is my trade that I'm in on. So in at 21,126.75, trimmed at 21,165, trimmed another at the whole psych 21.2. I'm just holding a runner for the final objective up at just short 2150, 350. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. That's the current trade. Guys, if you found value, consider smashing a like. 9 of you on stream, 4 likes, pretty harsh. If you've learned something, if you've gained something from the stream. One more like, I appreciate you, whoever that was. Good karma to you, good blessings to you. For the other 5 or 4 now, it's bad karma. When will people realize that? What you put out into the world, you get back tenfold. When do people don't know that? But I don't know how people just don't realize that. What you put out, you get back 10 times. This is like an undeniable truth. The good you put out comes back. You have that little narcissistic mind where I don't want to like it. It doesn't do anything. Alright? You're always going to lose in life. Always. You will always, 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 always lose. Hear it from me. You will. So if you're sat there going, I don't want to like it. No, I don't want to like it. You want to get rid of that mindset. If you go on Twitter and you're like, I want to engage. Yeah. Right. If you like that, it's a limiting belief. You're just looking at yourself and you're hating that person because it's what you are not. Facts. Change it. Learn from it. Embrace it. Engage with it. Meditate on that emotion. Go deep into that feeling. Why do you feel that way? Right, that's more important than no, I'm gonna do it. But you do you. You do you. So there's 3 of you. There's 3 of you that are always going to be broke ass poor. Boosh! Get the fuck out of here, brokies. Boosh! Oh, this maybe want to play cricket. This little. What a forward drive! Oh, who remembers that? This cover drive. That was my douche. To be fair, my favourite shot was a little clip off the hip. That was my shot. Well, see you later. don't know why people tried to bounce me. I'm 6'4". I'm like, why are you trying to bounce me? every time someone tried to bounce me, it just bounced up into my hip. I'd be like, oh, thank you very much. Just peel those down to leg slip all day long. Thank you very much. Ooh, see ya. But where I used to get caught out was I can't remember the name of it. What's that shot? Not I think it might actually be a cover drive. What's like the bog standard one, which is just like douche. It's like an on basically if you're a right-handed batsman and you're trying to drive it down the left-hand side, that's the one that would screw me. I'd always get done through the middle. Is that a cover drive? Yeah, some skidders. Yeah, skidders were grim as well. I used to play against Botham's son. Yeah, and another one's son. Oh, what was his name? Who's the other one? It's like an England coach now, I think. He was for a while. His son was ridiculous at cricket. Not both of them. Fat dude is always on Sky. I can't remember his name now. It's gone out of my head. Played rugby against Jeff Capes. Jeff Capes' his son. Oosh. Very nice. Did you rough him up, Ains? No, not Crofty. Same era as like maybe a bit younger than both of them. Bit younger. All right, he was an all-rounder. He was massive. We got a new 5 yet? God damn it, come on. Gotta go. Oh shit. This is it. It's all I got in. It's all I got in play. That is it, ladies and gents. Just the one little micro left. No, it wasn't. It was it. Right, I'm gonna have to go on Google. Don't let me down. No. Don't think he's a presenter anymore. absolutely hate that I can't remember names. Does my head in. I'm gonna go get some help for that, because I can remember numbers like Rain Man, but names and places I am ridiculously bad. Gooch, Graham Gooch. Gooch. Yeah, his son. The guy, I used to play with a guy who got into county cricket. See if he's still playing. Blimey. No, I can't find him. Right. Oh, what am I doing? Where's the 5? Come on, 5. Use a new one. I have faith in this little swing low. I have faith in this swing low. This is going to create a swing low. Come on. You know you want to. I remember Gooch innovated the pad move against leg spinners. Yeah, I don't really remember. I just remember we used to play against him. I don't really. His son. I don't really remember much about him, if I'm honest. But what the hell is the pad first move against leg spinners? What does that mean? Right, blimey. Is it where he whacks his pad with his bat? Is that going to give us our swing low? Ooh, yeah, baby. So all we need now is the M5 to go and push out the high. How long we got left on this 5-minute candle? So we now essentially want this candle or the next to go and punch out that higher. And that's going to be where my buck stop goes. It's where my runner is going to go. Yeah, I've really got to go. I'm cutting it closer. Oh, he held the bat out the way. Oh, okay. Oh, right, I'm with you. I've got some real estate stuff to do. Catching up with someone who I've not seen for a while to talk about a few things. Nothing too excited. Just one of those things I have to get done and do. Get nick off too, hey? No puns intended. No problem. Oh, that sounds nice, Andy. Yeah, that sounds nice. It's like clouds are starting to come over now, though. Oh, no. So this is just one of those, right, where you just got to let the runner run, let it go. So if you're in it, just let it breathe. Ugh. Take it easy, James. I've got about 15 minutes. And then I really do have to go. So if anyone's got any questions that they want to ask me while I'm on stream, feel free to. If you want to get the most out of this last 15 minutes, or we can just sit here and chat shit. It's up to you. There's absolutely nothing in here to trade. You've already missed it if you're not in it. Would you rather have carrots for fingers or lettuce for ears? Oh. I don't really know. I think your hands are quite important, so I'll probably go lettuce for ears or something. You'd do like a dog, wouldn't you? I imagine carrots for fingers would be pretty irritating. Can't imagine many plastic surgeons have had that asked as a request. Oh, yeah, can I have lettuce on my ears, please, mate? What do you mean? Just brings in a fucking cabbage with him. Yeah, stick these on my ears. If I was to go through a cabbage family, though, Andy, and I had to have some form of bulbous vegetable on my ears, I'd probably go with the red cabbage. At least that has some structure to it. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want like a 3 days old Tesco's lettuce. You know what I mean? If we're gonna go down the route, we need the red cabbage. And no. You'd have to make sure that the first couple of leaves are also removed. Like you can give those to the people who are getting like a discount surgery. Right? You want the crispest leaf, probably 2 or 3 layers down. That'll last you a good 3 weeks if you look after it. Spritz it every day. And then, if it falls off, at least you can do something with it. I mean, you can braise that puppy, add a little bit of red wine, put a bit of mixed spice in there, and you got yourself a beautiful braised cabbage. You know, you can't be braising much lettuce. This is not where you thought the conversation was going to go, was it, Andy? Oof. We'll take it, Andy. We'll go with it. We'll run with it, mate. We just want absolute blood. Murder. What is what I mean? Just murdering shorts. Murdering those who are trying to short. I just realised I completely forgot to do a daily plan today. Oops. Oh well. How long have we got on this? 5. What we got left? Oh, 35. 1 minute. Right into the high of this old M-Wogger. I might have to move my stop up to break even here because I've really got to go. In someone in Discord, can you ping me if we get a new 5-minute swing low? Just ping me in Discord and then I can move my stop. Can someone do that? Can somebody else do that? Because I've got to go. Just at me. If we get a new 5-minute swing low. Is nobody else in this trade? Is nobody else in this with me? You guys. Ah, you're in. You're in. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to love and leave you. I've really got to dip and sort stuff out. So basically, I'm just waiting for a new swing lows to be put in, new 5-minute DR. That's where my stop will move to. My stop will move below the new swing low of the new 5-minute DR with the X level dealing range. At the moment, it's still sat below balance price range, but as I have to leave, I'm probably just going to move it up to break even, just so I don't have to worry about it. But that's what I'll be looking for. New DR put in, move your stop below the low, and then just let it go. If it comes and takes out the low, just be done for the day. Come back tomorrow, see where you're at. All right, guys, so take it easy. Good stuff. Nice little session this morning. Couple of trades pre-open, just doing some scalps. And then I didn't quite get where we wanted to be for a long off our breaker block for continuation. And then just taking a long using the balanced price range, anticipating bullish expansion. So that's going to be it for me this morning, guys. Take it easy. Have good ones. Love you all. Abosh. See you later.